Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play GeoGuessr. It is Tuesday, so it is time for the Statelands challenge. This is Statelands 46, dial M for Murphy. See, it's supposed to be murder, so you do. Anyway, 5-minute timer, American Statelands. It is Anytown, USA. Anytown, USA that happens to have a Wilson Realty. Wilson Realty with no area code. There it is, 550 it looks like. I didn't even realize that was a possibility. 580 in point of fact. Listed by a Nancy Hendrickson. Probably 6 years ago. We're on Washington Street at the corner of Alley Avenue. Of Alley A. Alright, Washington Street and the A Alley. Let's come down here. We're going to get much more going. It's First Presbyterian. Free food, double coupon. It's the Homeland. We're on 3rd Street. Fresh foods. You thought it was free. Barbara Dyson Ford Lincoln. Kiever. It's a 580. There's no question about that. Left at light than 6 blocks. Mexican-American seafood steaks and cocktails. I would not want to go to that place. I prefer to have one alone. That looks like an elk. Perhaps that's an Elks Lodge. Or somebody that doesn't really know what a moose looks like, and they're like, oh, look at this cool moose statue. Maybe it's a baby moose. We're in Oklahoma. The Oklahoma 6 is right there. East Business 40 is straight ahead. We're on historic Route 66. Okay. Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plains. Historic Route 66 is in the east of Oklahoma or the west of Oklahoma? I don't know. Let's just look for the Oklahoma 6. That'll make things easier on me. There's the 2. 3 minutes remaining. There's the 9, which is like a 6 but upside down. 3, 4. 54. There's the 6. It's in Elk City, point of fact. There's the 4. There's the 6. We're looking for Washington Street, basically. Find me some Washington, and we'll be good to go. There's the Lincoln. Walker, Oliver, Watkins. There's A. There's Washington. Washington and A Street is right here. That should be good enough, but let's just make sure. Do we move anywhere? I mean, we're slightly north of A Street, so slightly north of A Street. It's a beautiful thing. Let's do the next round. So it's going to be a little trickier. Going south. A lot of birch trees. Looks like the Pacific Northwest. And because it's an American challenge, it could very well be the Pacific Northwest. Unlike a world challenge where, aside from the stripes, this would have been, Norway. South does not appear to be the way, but we're not going to give up on it quite yet. Now it does not look like a Pacific Northwest. So, Minnesota then, maybe. Wisconsin, possibly. Something like that. We're lacking the general mountains that would make it the Northwest, whereas we have rolling hills with the similar trees. So, we're thinking, latitude-wise, a similar idea. So, the northern part of the country for sure. But now we have rolling farmland. Not that the Northwest can't have rolling farmland. I just don't expect it, that's for sure. Shoot, it's one of those roads. Everybody knows what road we're on, so why bother putting the road number for it? We'll go down to 3 minutes before we decide to change. It's junction of County Road 1. Which Sagittarius has told us in the past means something. Something about Wisconsin versus something else. Wisconsin and somebody else, and one of them had county written on it, and one of them did not. I don't remember which one was which. It's too sunny. Let's go on the other side, see if we can't get some indication of what's going on here. County Road M and County Road I. Okay. Well, I was thinking Wisconsin, so Wisconsin it could be. Let's go back to the start and go north. Unfortunately, just having 2 county roads isn't enough for me to tell where I am, but at least if we can guess Wisconsin. And I thought, you know, after we ruled... Oh, good lord, hate the square. Hate the square. Once we ruled out the Pacific Northwest, then we were jamming on Wisconsin or Minnesota, so Wisconsin could certainly be a choice. County Road GG. It's a good game, guys, but it's over now. Continue on County Road M. The thing is, like, I'm going to go back and look at that comment and then know exactly who it is. Because I remember we were talking about it. Because he said he'd only see county roads that had letters in those 2 places, Wisconsin and wherever the other place was. Which is a guarantee, by the way, that this is that other place. And I said, well, no, Ohio has county roads too, with letters like that. And I now can confirm, Sagittarius, when you're watching this, the Ohio counties have the county name at the top of the county road. So it'd be like Fulton. If it was in Fulton County, it'd be Fulton I. That would be the county sign. And I know for a fact that it's in Fulton County and Bryan County. I'm not sure if it's anywhere else. Actually, I take that back. I've seen it in Hancock County too. So it's at least in those 3 counties. But who knows? Ohio leaves a lot of decisions about governance to the counties. Like each county has its own sales tax, for instance. County Road MM. What do we got going on with this whole recreation area? Parks and Rec. Boy. Such a bummer about that camera, huh? Well, when it gets down to about 30 seconds, we're going to have to go and look at the real possibility that we're just going to plunk it down in the middle of Wisconsin. I mean, I don't see anything else. Well, not the middle, because this is more like the Dells. So, west southern Wisconsin, I think, is where it's going to be. I think that's what we have to do. That's very galling, man. Maybe there's a Murphy, Wisconsin, and that's why this is called that. But it feels like we're in the Dells. Like somewhere along Highland, you know, somewhere around this area. Rockton, Bloomington, Ontario. I mean, I don't know. Like we're in here. Maybe a little farther north. I'm just going to do that. Yeah, it was a lot farther north, actually. I guess the Dells are technically, like, up in here. Bummer, man. It's a good 795 points we just lost. County Road M, right there. Good game. I didn't realize you could zoom in just that little and get those damn roads. Oh, we could have had it. Oh well. Things you learn for next time. It's a baseball stadium. Some flags on top. Chet Kessel Field. Okay. Like at a park. I'm not getting deep into this park. Let's get out on the main road. It's Riverside Park, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I don't know if Murfreesboro is spelled with a Y. No, Murfreesboro looks like that. Well, that's the dial M for Murphy. Interesting. Well, you got me now, because I'm going to be biased towards Tennessee, and it's not going to be correct. That's a hell of a stand for this field. Riverside Park. Riverside and 24th Street. We're on Riverside Park Drive. Of course we are. This doesn't look like Tennessee. It's 23rd Street. It's now Commercial Drive. We're counting down all the way going to 1st Street, obviously, which is a good idea because that's the direction we would like to go. Presumably the 1st Street is in the town. Anything on this for sale sign we can glean? Nah. Other than the fact that they don't use area codes. Smaller community then. Which way do we want to go to get trying downtown? I think this is the way. We're going to have to turn here eventually. We're going to turn onto, I don't know what. Illinois Mansion. Is that what it says? Masonic. Illinois Masonic Children's Home. Murfreesboro, Illinois. Okay. Presumably by a river. In a quick glance, I can take a little time. There's a couple of rivers in Illinois. There's Cairo. Yes, I know. Read American Gods if you don't believe me. There's Murfreesboro. Murfreesboro. 23rd Street. There's 23rd. There's Riverside Park Road. It's the Big Muddy River. Walnut Street. Riverside Park is on the south side. Riverside Park Road. There. And there's Commercial. So there's the actual Riverside Park. So we started here by the ball field. It's a beautiful thing. We're going to lose because of that second guess. Just go farther north in Wisconsin, and you'd have been golden. That's all right. Ooh, okay. Colorado or Montana? Take your pick, really. We'll go north. North has been the direction of success so far on this challenge. And our bias says that when you find a direction of success, you stick with it. The more I'm looking here, the more I'm thinking Montana. No particular reason. Much like most of my guesses in this game. Hard to see anything. That's what it is. Just a little too far off the road to get good information from those signs. That koa probably could have been really helpful had I been able to see what koa it was. I used to drive by a koa all the time when I was going home. Well, I guess I still do. I just don't go home all the time anymore. There's one in southern Michigan. It's on 23 at... just north of Blissfield, maybe? The Blissfield exit. Blissfield is farther west. You could check it out the next time you're down. I don't know why I'm telling you that. Come on. You can do it. Come on. North does not appear to be our direction on this one. I shouldn't, I mean, I'm not really mocking it. I mean, I kind of am because I can't sing it anyway, but I actually do like a lot of Japanese and Chinese music. I also like to move forward. We'll go around this bend and then we gotta go south. No, we're not getting anything. Alright, turn around, go south. Into the sun, why not? I'm thinking Montana. Full stop, Montana. Man. It's likely a U.S. highway. It goes fairly strongly north-south through Montana. At 30 seconds, we'll start blindly guessing. Oh, it stopped. That is really annoying. Most people say they haven't done it. Now, as it happens, I glanced over, so I know that my recording is at 16:17. Is when I could do it, so I've got 1 minute and 20 seconds left, but that's really annoying. Why am I the lucky one? If I stop clicking for a while, will it catch up? No. I guess I'm just always the lucky one with the timer. What are you going to do? You're going to keep playing is what you're going to do. You're going to realize you have a minute left. Help me out, Mr. Billboard. Ugh. 30 seconds remaining or so. Thank you for taking me into that offshoot. It was very helpful. Oh, alright. North-South Minnesota Road. Not Minnesota, Montana Road. With some mountain to the east. I mean, we're kind of like along this road. You know what I mean? Between White Sulphur Springs and Springdale County, except that we didn't see any of that, so we're farther south, so we're more like along this road. It's possible we're along the 287 as well, but this had more nothing. Not Wyoming. How did you get $49.99? I hope you posted to the Reddit so I can see your reasoning behind this. I didn't see Crowheart or Willow Creek. I didn't see that it was US 26287. I didn't see it was Old Yellowstone Highway. Like, how do you find all that information? You go north, south. Maybe if you went south first, you'd get to the split before you ran out of time. Because I probably ended up somewhere right around here. So you go south first. Yeah, that's got to be what it is. Gosh darn it. Texas, then? North Texas? Hmm. 2140 by my clock is where we're going to have to be if we have to stop this. Or if the timer stops, rather. No good. Any soda left in this can? Just a drop. It's enough to get to the end of the video. North does not appear to be it. You see some buildings up there. Nothing I can see about the truck. Oh, man. It's like the perfect road sign. But you can't see it. And of course, it's not going to the north for some reason, because who knows? Getting warm in here. Must be a warm day today. About 2 o'clock in the afternoon as I record this. Not on Tuesday. Spoiler alert. Turn the fan on in between rounds, I think. Something about life. Perfect. Maybe next time you can tell me where you're from. Although, if it's a pro-life sign, it does tell you a couple of things. Not as useful, unfortunately, but... Boy, is this flat. Northwest Ohio could be, frankly. North is not the way, I don't think. Alright, I'm going to turn around and go south. Kind of follow the car into the lens flare. Alright, is this going to be faster if I do this? No. Okay. I don't have any clue about this at all. Wow, the lens flare is real. J.J. Abrams up in the house. This is going to end up being a blind guess. I don't like blind guesses. I at least sort of knew where the other two blind guesses were. This is a true blind guess. I have no idea. Wow, I went back for that. Goddamn cameras, man. Fix the cameras, Google. Fix the cameras. Get your butt back out here and take some pictures. There's some good signs, you just can't read them. Can't even read the gas station signs. US 83. That's something. You can't read where. 83 and what? 84? You're not going to give me a good camera as soon as we get on this highway? Jesus, you're cruel. 14 and 83. Okay. 14 is up here. 83 is east. I need some points. 14. Where the hell is 83? 83 should be like way over here. 14's over here too? I'm so confused. It's letting me keep going? I was like, what the hell? It's in South Dakota. Did I get them backwards? I did. Low numbers for the U.S. highway system are in the east. Got them backwards. Wow. That was awful. Truly awful. But you know what makes the score worse than 19,100? That's 2 perfect guesses. That's what makes it truly awful. But it is what it is, I suppose. We'll have to do better. I mean, I say it's awful too, and I beat 2 people, so I kind of feel bad about saying that. So, you know, it's awful for us because, what is this, 243rd episode of the year, and we played like 240 some odd last year, so we're up to 500 public games, plus all the ones that we play on the stream. You'd think I'd be getting better. Well, I am. It's a process, right? Just like anything else. But it was fun. I mean, it was a lot of good stuff, a lot of interesting things. So thank you, Mr. Bearded Bread, as always, for curating this. You can find this at the subreddit. If you're not on there, you should go. It's reddit.com/r/GeoGuessr. This is the Statelands 46 challenge. And there's a whole bunch of challenges out there if you go there, and just a couple of threads to just shoot the breeze and all that. So come join us and help the community out. For now, though, we're out of time. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, click the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated on everything as it happens. And until next time, cheers.